Hi, my name is Rebecca Oberstadt. I have been a distributor with It Works for, well, several months. I started at the end of April of 2013, and I wanted to give you an idea of how I do a wrap. I do a wrap once a month, and I leave it on usually overnight, but since there's been a lot of reviews about people not doing them during the day, it is noon, and I'm going to show you step by step how I do it. First off, I'm going to go ahead and clean the area. Since I took a shower last night before I went to bed and I did not apply lotion, I'm going to use a wet washcloth to clean the area so that you can see that the area is lotion free. It also gets rid of any dead skin cells that might have been left on my skin while I was sleeping. Then I take my measurements. I use the handy It's Work one, and if you look, I have a high waist, so I measure a little bit differently than some people. My waist right now is at 26 inches. I do 2 inches above, which is right at my rib cage, which is 28 inches. And I do 2 inches below, which is just at my belly button, which is 32 inches. Oh, that's a little uneven. Hang on. Yeah, 31 3/4. Now, I'm going to take my weight. Since people say they don't take their weight, I'm going to show you what my weight is. $127. Now, I'm 5'9". I wear about anywhere between a size 7 and a size 9. 127 pounds for me is still light. I'm supposed to be 135. Now let's get to the wrap. You want to take your wrap and cut it out. And since the lotion is already infused on the wrap, I don't have to worry about applying anything to my skin first. I already know that it's clean since I used a washcloth full of hot water to wash my skin, and I took a shower last night before I went to bed. You unfold the wrap, and it's cold. And I do leave my body jewelry on when I do a wrap. It doesn't matter if you leave it in or take it out. And as you see, I do have a tattoo on my abdomen, which using the wraps for the past several months have actually helped bring out what little color is left in it, since I've had it for more than 10 years. And since when I put the wrap on, I get extra lotion on my hands, I like to rub it other places. I'm going to use the cling wrap to hold it in place, and no special brand that you need to buy. You don't have to worry about putting anything extra on your skin. The only reason why I do this is because I like to keep it in place while I go do other things in the house. It likes to stick to itself. And the last time around, I like to make sure it's a little bit tighter, just to make sure that it stays in place. Now, one thing that I send with all my customers is what I call a water chart. What the water chart is it tells you how much you're supposed to drink per day for the 72 hours that your wrap is actually working. Not only is it working when you wear it, it works for 72 hours after you take it off. So you wear it for 45 minutes to an hour, then you take it off, you rub in the lotion, and then you drink your recommended amount of water. Now, because you know I weigh 127 pounds, for my weight, I'm supposed to drink 5 16-ounce bottles. So, this is a 16.9-ounce bottle. I need to drink at least 5 of these for 3 days in a row in order to flush whatever's in my cells out. It's a tightening, toning, and firming process. What you do to drink the water is to flush out any toxins that might be in your system. I take medications for fibromyalgia and restless leg syndrome and allergies, and sometimes those actually get stored in our fat cells. So we're not deleting our fat cells, we're not getting rid of them, we're shrinking them. We're pulling what's in our fat cells that's stored in our fat cells, and we're getting rid of it. And if you need a handy dandy little water chart, send me a message. I'll be more than happy to email it to you. It is a Word document, and it comes in 2 pages. One page, the first page is going to look like this. The second page is this, and you can cut them out. It makes 4 per sheet, and they're pretty handy. I'm going to stop this now. I will come back in about an hour, and I will take it off. I will remeasure, and I will show you what my results are within an hour. Again, it is noon on August 22nd, 2013. Hi everybody, it's Rebecca Oberstadt again. It has been a little over an hour. I got carried away washing dishes, so let's begin. Since I don't like fighting with saran wrap, I cut it off. Now, when you take your wrap off, there's going to be lotion on the inside of it. You can do one of 2 things. Some girls, like me, take it off and rub it in. Other girls take it and they put it in a Ziploc bag and they save it for another use. It's up to you what you want to do with it, where you want to put the lotion. As you see, I'm putting it on the backs of my arms because this is an area that I'm working on right now. I work on my legs twice a month. I do a wrap on my legs, and I usually use the leftover for my arms just to firm the many years of salon off of them. When you're a hairdresser, you tend to get what I call bird flaps. And since I'm in my 30s now, I have noticed that I have more bird flap than I would like. So this just keeps it from getting worse than it already is. And I do minimal exercise during the day. I eat 5 to 6 times a day because I have a high metabolism. And I work with horses for about an hour a day. So that's basically all the exercise that I get. I don't really get a whole lot of exercise other than, lifting a laundry basket or washing dishes. So as you can see, I'm just rubbing the lotion in. And it turns white, and I'm not very fair, but it makes me look really white. So you rub it in until literally all the white is gone. Now, aside from doing this, the only supplements that I'm currently taking from It Works is the Confianza. I take that to help with my fibromyalgia, and every other day I do the greens. And I prefer the orange flavor to the berry. What I do is I mix it with 8 ounces of apple juice, and you can't taste it. Granted, it's green, but I use it to help detox my system. And everything seems to be rubbed in. Now for the fun part, the measurements. Again, I'm going to start at my waist, which is where that nice little crease line is that you see. And I'm at 25 3/4. I'm going to do 2 inches above, which is right at my rib cage. Which is 27 3/4. gonna do right at my belly button. If I was smarter than the tape measure, you know. And I'm looking at, oh, I'm crooked, hang on. Almost 29 inches. So it's 29¼ inches. And then we're going to do my weight. £129. Now, the reason my weight went up is because I've already had 2 of these. These are again 16.9 ounces. I need 5 of these per day in order to maintain what I'm supposed to. What you should do is drink 8 8-ounce glasses of water a day. Well, you figure 16 ounces is 2 glasses of water. 4 of those is what I'm supposed to drink a day anyways, 4 of those bottles. But because of the fact that a lot of us don't drink the water that we're supposed to, we don't do enough hydration throughout the day. Now, when we do the wraps, it is more like a detox process, so we are trying to flush everything out of our system. So the reason we drink the water is to do that specifically, is to flush out whatever's in our body, whatever's stored in our fat cells, so that they can expel anything that they're supposed to. The wrap, the lotion on the wrap is all natural, just like the wrap material. It's a cloth. It is a soft cloth, and with the lotion off of it, you know, I usually wash one for a display for other distributors. If you're watching this, I wash one and keep it and fold it up and keep it with my kit so people can see what they look like. The lotion that's infused on the cloth is just about the same thing as you will find in the defining gel, which I use once a day after my shower to reinforce what the wraps are doing. The wraps are causing your skin to tighten, tone, and firm, all due to the ingredients that are in this cosmetic product. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a message. You can always visit my website or send me an email. Thanks.